Here we are, official welcome to our 8-8 meditation and activation today. I am so happy that we could all be together today. Before we get into our activation itself, our guided meditation, I want to talk a little bit about the energies of today. And just, I like to teach, share, guide, ground us in the information before we can let go and just see what comes through in the moment as well. We'll probably be together for an hour today, so it's about 12 past, so we'll have a little bit longer, maybe up until the hour. And I want you to just allow yourself to just see what comes through. I know sometimes when we have special days like today, sacred days like today, it can feel very like pressure, right? It can feel like there's this pressure to have a magical experience, or this pressure to finish everything or start everything, and like we got to make it perfect. But today is not about perfection. This year is not about perfection. This life is not about perfection. It's about the openness, being open to more. 8-8 this year is very special. Every year it's very special, but this year it's aligning at a particular time when several big moments are happening. And so I want to share a little bit about some of those with you today so that you know a bit about the astrology, the numerology, and just the energy that we're all in right now. So first of all, we have the full moon in Aquarius coming through tomorrow. I'm very excited about this. I'm sure a lot of you are very excited about this as well. The full moon in Aquarius, any full moon, is this moment of celebration and also this moment of unblocking, right? It's like a mini shakeup, a letting go of things that are blocking our path or things that do not serve us. And this particular full moon in Aquarius is very interesting. It's happening at, and I'll get you the exact degree, I believe it's 17, isn't it? Yes, it's 17 degrees Aquarius, and it's activating the identity center in human design. So some of you may be very familiar with human design. I see some familiar faces of people who are in my constellation community, people who are very familiar to me in Cosmic Queen. Welcome. And I see lots of new faces as well. So welcome to the family. But the identity center in human design is all about exactly what it sounds like. It's about identity, who we are, and the path that we're taking. So today's special gateway, it is a gateway. It's this moment of, are we going to walk through it or not? And with this Aquarius moon in the identity center, it's like, well, who we are is where we're going, right? Who we are. I see you, Nikki. I'm also a manifesting generator. Who we are is where we're going. And that's what human design helps us to understand and to anchor into. Aquarius has such this beautiful, like these two different sides to it. I call it like the Aquarian paradox. There's a couple of Aquarian paradoxes, but one of them is that it's very much about celebrating uniqueness, celebrating our unicornness, celebrating the individual. And then at the same time, paradoxically perhaps, but also perfectly, it's about bringing our individual gifts to serve and support the community. So what we're doing today is that we are connecting in community together, right? But also honoring the self. So the activation and the meditation today really is about activating your next level self. That's kind of the title I've given it, the theme that I've given it, but it's not really me. It's just me reading the energies of today. So we're activating our next level self so that we can be in togetherness in a positive, productive, beautiful, powerful way, so that we can be the path. So this Aquarius full moon tomorrow is gorgeous. And I think it's going to be a wonderful time for you to, again, maybe do another ritual tomorrow. I mean, why stop now? Why stop today? Do another ritual tomorrow, which is very much about the letting go, very much about the letting go and unblocking of anything that is stopping you from embracing your unicorn self, embracing who you really are, right? And then, so that's just one piece of the puzzle today. Then we have, of course, the heliacal rise of the star Sirius. So Some people call today the Lionsgate portal. I like that name. I decided to go with 8-8 because numerologically it's really about the eight, right? But we are in Leo season. And a lot of people call this kind of Lionsgate portal time, this time when the star Sirius, the dog star, and I just learned today, so the ancient Egyptians called it the dog star. I just learned today that in Chinese astrology, they call it the wolf star. Very cool, right? I love that. So the wolf star, the dog star, the sun of our sun, right, is rising above the horizon. So we're now actually able to see it. And theoretically, if you live in Chicago, on Monday, you're going to start to be able to see the star Sirius rise above the horizon, which is so exciting. In London, we're not going to get it until about the 21st of August. So right as we switch over into Virgo season. But yeah, all across the world. So basically, Sirius rising above the horizon so that we can see it is somewhere between Mexico City and Chicago right now. That's in terms of latitude. So that's really exciting. And it hit Cairo already on the 1st of August. So this moment of the rising of this star represented so much to ancient cultures, not just the Egyptians, but we mostly talk about the Egyptians, right? So we talk about how this signaled the rise of the Nile, the coming of the time of abundance, the coming of, things that grow, right? And so this is why 8-8 is a manifestation day. There are multiple reasons. Hey, Sin Shop, so lovely to see you. There are multiple reasons why today is about manifestation, but number one is that rise of the star Sirius and historically what it has meant for people and spiritually and energetically what it means. But then also the number 8, right? The number 8, you flip it on its side, it's an infinity symbol. The 8th card in the tarot, although this is somewhat debated, but the 8th card in the tarot is the strength card. Some people think it should be justice, but we'll say it's strength. So it's the strength card, right? It's the card that is often depicted with a woman and like a big cat, like a lion, right? It's inner strength. It's recognizing that we are the lion. We are our own inner strength, and we can tap into that at any time. It's also connected to money and power. So this manifestation portal is not about what do I need to do? It's not about let me rush around and try to, force and push and make things happen. This manifestation portal is about opening. It's about receiving. It's about being clear on what it is you want and the path that you are treading. And then the last two kind of cosmic elements that make this moment so special this year is that this week we just entered the human design quarter of duality. So human design, which uses astrology and the I Ching and the Kabbalah tree of life and the Hindu chakra system, it's this coming together of all of these different systems. Human design separates the year into 4 quarters based on the sun transiting through the gates, which are connected to the I Ching. So the sun just entered gate 7. And this is, again, why today is about the self, about activating the next level self. Because gate 7 is all about, it's got a mouthful of a name. It's called the role of the self in interaction. That's the name of gate 7. So we call it a role gate, a leadership gate. What is your role here? And I think a lot of us are kind of asking ourselves this question as we navigate the massive ups and downs of what's going on in our lives and what's going on in the world. We're asking ourselves, it's so tempting. I heard Hassan Piker say this just yesterday. It's so tempting to get nihilistic about things because things seem so terrible, right? Or are so terrible for so many people. It's so tempting to be like, well, there's nothing I can do. Well, I can't stop that. Well, I'm just going to turn it. I don't want to know. And I can't process, right? Because it's so painful seeing some of the things that are going on. But I like what he said. He said, do it out of spite, right? Just care, open your heart, and think about what you can do, what your lane is out of spite. We can't give up. We can't give up. I like that. I like that very much. So we're thinking about our leadership. What is my role here? What can I do? What is not my role? What is not mine to hold and to carry right now, right? These are all the things, these are all the themes and the questions that we're going to be deepening into in this meditation today. And last but not least, we are in the final days of Mercury retrograde. So if for some reason I forgot to press record, no, I did press record. If for some reason something goes wrong technologically, or you can't hear the music, even though we did a sound test, or whatever happens, don't stress. We are in the final days of Mercury retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde has been 3 weeks, right? It finishes on Monday in Leo. Leo, the one who owns the spotlight, the one who owns the stage, the one who says, yes, I am ready. The one who says, yes, I can be seen, and I'm ready to be courageous. I'm ready to be playful. I'm ready to be passionate about what it is that I do, right? So all of these things together, this is so powerful. We've got major Leo energy, major abundance energy, major leadership energy, major Aquarius energy. Whew. Let's do this thing. Let's do the things to get together. How's everyone feeling? This is interactive, so feel free to put in the chat how you're feeling. Eileen says this feels so needed after so many surgeries. Oh, sending you so much love and healing. Let's all send this to Eileen. Yes, I'm so excited for this energy. I think, like you said, it is much, much needed. I also want to, before we dive into our meditation today, I'm just going to post this in the chat. If you are on TikTok, then in my LinkedIn profile, if after today you say, I'd like to go a little deeper, or I'd like to learn more about my human design, perhaps you have a brand or a business, I have some very special 8/8 offers here today. So I'm just going to pop this in the chat. You can copy and paste this, ignore it, anything. But if you would like to go deeper with Cosmic Queen, you absolutely can do that. And I'm going to share how you can do that for you here. And then if you are on TikTok, the links are all in my profile. So sometimes, we come together and people say, oh, this was great. Can I do more? Where do we go next? So that is what it is. All of these special offers, there's some one-to-one, and then there's a course that I have for only $8, which will help you to understand your human design, especially when it comes to activating it in your personal brand. If you're a content creator, anything like that, for only $8. So go ahead and check those out later if you would like to. I've posted them in the chat on Zoom, and I'll make sure that they're on the YouTube as well. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, thank you, Fiona. Rachel is an amazing teacher. I love the human design course and love the constellation community. Thank you so much, Fiona. Fiona is incredible. She's a member of our constellation community membership and has done the human design course and gotten certified, all the things. Thank you so much. And Fiona, you gotta share your book with us. I need to do a podcast with you so everyone can know about your incredible Granny Wizard wisdom. It's all coming out. Love it. Okay, so let's all anchor in now. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to start our meditation. For everyone here together live, sending you so much love. I'm so glad that we can all be here together. We're going to do our activation together now, and we'll have some time for journaling together, for sharing if anything comes up for you that you'd like to share with the group or put into words, or just anything you want to share with us. And then we'll close after we finish. Oh, I love this. Sinchop says, very much in a rebrand and reflection and finding my authentic aligned business. Yes, me too, Queen. It's all coming together. This is a major year of letting go of the things that are no longer aligned so that we can open up for this incredible new 9-year cycle in 2026. So we can let go together. All right. Let me share my screen. Find yourself a nice, comfortable place. So you can be sitting up, you can be laying down, anything you want. Make sure you're comfortable and in somewhere where you can relax. And you can keep your video on, you can turn your video off, whatever makes you more comfortable. Shout out to everyone on the replay as well. All right. Find yourself a nice, comfortable place. And we're going to take 2 deep breaths in. Close your eyes. Start to relax your shoulders. Deep breath in through the nose. Filling up the belly, filling up the lungs. And hold. And release. Let all that tension that's been building up, your shoulders, and your jaw, and your head, and your neck, just let that all go. And take another deep, deep breath in. The deepest breath that you've taken in all day. And hold. And release. Find yourself as you close your physical eyes and you open your inner eyes, walking towards a tall stone tower. It may be day or night, it's up to you. And you enter the door at the base of this ancient tower. You find stone steps and a stairway lit by lamplight. Climb up and up and up the steps. And as you climb, you can feel the energy fizzling, buzzing. You know you are in a sacred space, in a sacred moment. When you reach a wide circular room, you notice that there is a table in the center of this room, and along the wall, 3 ornate doors. And there is wisdom for you behind each of these doors today. And we'll start with door number 1. The first door that you approach, you open, and you enter represents the past. This door opens up to a pathway. What does the past feel like to you? Is it a warm cavern? Is it a library of memories? Is it a shadowed forest of mystery? As you walk the path of the past, you recognize that it is guiding you in a spiral. As you walk this spiral of contemplation and connection to your memories, to your experiences, and who you were, open to this question. There is something that you need to make peace with in the past. Something that is ready to be put to rest. Perhaps it is a failure, something that you wish you hadn't done, an identity that you are finished with. Whatever it is, let the memory rise for you and let yourself begin to put it to rest. And when you are complete walking this spiral path, let it take you back to the central room again. You can come back to this room, to this door of the past, anytime again. Take a deep breath and release. Now you are ready for the second door. Approach this ornate entryway and feel this buzzing, this fizzing. This is the door of the now. As you enter, notice what this room feels like. Again, is it a crystalline cave of treasures? Is it an office where you do your work? Is it a hammock where you can rest? Is it a bit frantic with all the things that you want to fit into the now? How does this present room feel? What does it look like? Take a moment to enter and anchor in that feeling. In this room, there is a message waiting for you from your higher self. There's a message about who you are, about what you are ready for, about what you are experiencing right now. Open your mind, open your heart to receive this message from your highest self about what you are doing right now. And when you have received your message, in whatever form that came, it could be in words, in feelings, in pictures, make your way back to the central room of this tower. Get ready to enter the final door. Remember, you can always come back to this present room, the room of the now, anytime you need. Take a deep breath in. And release. Now you are ready to enter the final door today. The third door is a door of possibilities. There is an energy to this room, a light, a power. It holds all of the timelines and possibilities which you have access to right now. As you enter this room, how does it feel? How does it look? What is the energy of possibility to you? In the center of your space, you will find a pool of water. Water so pure and so still that it looks like a mirror. When you are ready, approach this pool and look into it. What do you see when you look at yourself? The possibilities and who you are becoming. What do you see in yourself when you look into your own future self's eyes? Connect to that person. Connect to their wisdom. Connect to their strength. Connect to their power. And once you connect to yourself, your powerful self, your next level self, your highest self, you start to notice the lights. Strands and strands become constellations in this space. Each light burning, shining, pulsing with life. As you recognize that it's not just you here, you are deeply connected to your people, to their hearts, to their visions, to their spirit. In this constellation of light, of possibility, of what you are creating together, even if you have never met. You recognize that in the realm of possibilities, you are not alone. When you are ready, make your way back to the central room. Now that you have entered the 3 doors, received the wisdom, both conscious and subconscious, in the central room, approach that table. On that table are 3 cards. One of them is for you. Choose one, card 1, card 2, or card 3. And this is a special message to support you in anchoring in your highest self and in having clarity on your journey forward. Your card will be revealed when you come back. You can come back to this room, to this tower, to these doors anytime. And now it's time to return to your body and to this present moment. Find the stairwell. Find yourself walking up and up and up. Take a deep breath in, filling up the belly, filling up the lungs, breathing in life-giving oxygen, and release. Feel yourself waking up. Maybe start to move a little bit. Move your shoulders, your arms, or just your eyelids. Take one more deep breath in and release. I'm going to read to you what these cards represent and which card you chose. You can keep your eyes closed for now and just listen, or you can start to move, start to sit up. If you chose card number 1, your message is cleansing. There is something that needs to be, shall we say, cleansed or detoxed from your system. Could be a pattern, could be something from the past, but making space is what you need to do right now. Making space for what you've activated here today, making space for what you are creating, making space for the connections, the community, the vision that you are calling in. Today is about abundance, about opening your heart to more. And so it's time to make space for that. If you picked card number 2, this card is called Change Your Tune. Change your tune. Perhaps you are singing or playing to a different song, and now you realize that something is off. The beat is off, the melody is off. Maybe you were singing with the wrong people. Now it's time to change your tune, to recognize that your voice is powerful. You have something to say. Sing it. And the last card, if you picked card number 3, is embrace uncertainty. Now, uncertainty is not something that we are often comfortable with, right? We don't like uncertainty. We want to know all the answers. But right now, the magic is in the mystery for you. So you may be a planner, you may be a strategizer, but notice if some of those things are actually about trying to control the magic. Magic is not about control. It's about connection. It's time to embrace uncertainty and take that leap. As you come back, I want to give us some time for journaling. I want to give us some time for writing down and remembering what came to you in the meditation, in the visualization today. You might want to remember what you wanted to make peace with and what you were ready to put to rest in the past. You may want to remember what message your highest self or future self gave you for the now. And you may want to remember what you saw in the pool of possibilities. So I'll give us a few minutes to write, to journal with our music. To anchor in everything that we're activating together. Amber says, thank you. My pleasure. I'm so glad that we can have these moments to connect to each other, to enter the vision vortex together. If anyone wants to share as you go along which card you got, or if you'd like to see the cards again, just let me know. We've got them. These I pulled from the Numerology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland, one of my favorite decks. I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like. Oh, not able to see? Okay. Yes, let me fix that. So this is the Numerology Messages deck. Can you see that? Sort of. Maybe I'll stop sharing my screen. Perhaps. Although that will stop the music as well. Can you see that okay, Fiona? Maybe let me put it on let me put it on. Okay, perfect. This is the These are the cards. So card one was cleansing. My little boy really liked this card. This is why it's bent in half. So there's number one for TikTok as well. Cleansing. Card number two was change your tune. Here's card number two. And there was my mirror effect and everything. I can share pictures of these as well on my stories. And then card number three was embrace uncertainty. Oh, music got really loud. Oh, did it? Uh-oh. Let me turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Eileen said the pool of possibilities showed me my adventurous inner child with an inklet. Oh, I love it. She was leaping and soaring through the stars after. She was so cool. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so Leo as well, isn't it? Because Leo really represents our inner child. You know, in astrology, people forget that we like to think of Leo as the performer and as the person on stage, you know, the one who loves to be seen, but also Leo is the child, is the inner child. And Leo rules the fifth house, right? Which is where childhood, child healing happens. It's also where creativity happens. And so every Leo season, we all have this beautiful opportunity to tap into our inner child. So I love that. I've been doing that myself a lot recently, doing some deeper healing work, and it can be so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. The pool of possibilities was a struggle to get into the room. Ah, interesting. Had to push past the others to get there. That's very interesting. Once in the room, it showed me a blue sky and a writing desk, and I saw the Nine of Wands card on the table. Ooh, that is so interesting, in front of me. That's really interesting. Nines. I love working with nine energy. You know, that just reminds me that this is 2025. When we're recording this is a 9-year. And nines have this aspect of wisdom, but also of completion, right? It's like finishing something, letting go. Maybe there is something having to do with your work or writing that is ready to be completed, is ready to be finished and kind of let go of. And wands, right? Energy, action, you know, taking action on what you're passionate about. But it's interesting, the struggle to get into the room. There could be this side of you that's like, I want to control this, right? But instead, the possibilities need to be free, need to be open, need to be, yeah. Maritza says, I chose number 2. Did that resonate with you, Maritza? Number 2, the change your tune. Really interesting, this one. Ooh, and Maritza also saw the 9 of Cups card. We're all about the nines here, aren't we? We are feeling the nines, the closings, the finishings, the letting goes that we need to do this year in the 9-year. Love it. Yes. Eileen said, oh my gosh, you're right. I totally forgot Leo is the child. Exactly. And my midheaven is Leo. Oh my gosh, you're in your visibility season right now. I have a system of cosmic seasons where we look at the zodiac seasons compared to what house they are in your chart. So if you have Leo in the 10th house, your midheaven, then this is your visibility season. I love that. Oh, so good. Inner child feels like something really calling to me. Wonderful. In my system of archetypes, the Leo midheaven is the MC, the master, the mistress of ceremonies, the person who, you know, has a great time, but also makes sure everyone else is having a great time too. It's this great like host energy. Love that as a leadership style. I'm finishing my book this year. Oh, amazing. How cool. I'm just starting my book, finally. Thank you so much. This felt so powerful. I'm so glad. Thank you, Callum. Fiona, Leo's in my ninth house. Yes, with Mars. Oh, so good. So good. Teaching, and so much of your work is also teaching around children and raising children. Like, it's so perfect. So perfect. Love that. Really well on our time as well. I'm going to leave our live open for another 3 minutes. We'll stay till the top of the hour. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. No worries, Lady Booze. She says, so sorry I went off into a sleep. Maybe that's what was needed, right? Maybe that's what was needed. We do a lot of subconscious work in sleep, so that is perfectly fine. All the vibes for your book. It's definitely a journey and expands the soul. Yes. I feel like this whole journey of writing and bringing our work in a much kind of more lasting way, because I love social media. Social media is my jam, creating content, but I really feel called to write a book right now, because I realize if my time here ends, my social media poof, that's it, it's gone. But with a book, that work, that support for others in the way that I do, that can live on, right? I think there's something really profound about a book. Yes, yes, exactly. Beautiful. You are so welcome, Maritza. I'm so glad that you all could stay and that you could join us in this. I really felt it. I felt quite emotional when we connected to the lights and the constellation. This is always a very powerful part of meditation for me, when we connect to each other and when we connect to our people. And that's what this is all about. We have to unlock the energy and the power of ourselves and then reach out and connect to each other. So beautiful. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you so much. This was amazing. Yes, I went to the tour in Glastonbury and I was there recently. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God. The tour is like the perfect tower for this as well. Yes, I've been there myself. So good. Eileen says, this was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm one of your special lurkers. I love that so much. I lurk on so many people's stuff. I do as well, and hope to work with you someday. My pleasure. I look forward to that, Eileen. I love it. Thank you all so much. This is wonderful to gather together. Sit in this energy, stay in this energy. It's going to continue through the weekend. With our candle, we didn't light our candle now, but I want you to save your candle for that moment when you can come back to your writing. Maybe it's now, or maybe it's later today or tomorrow on the full moon. Save your candle when you can come back to it. And when you light it, really anchor into the possibilities that you touched on today. Really connect to that high level, next level self that you already are. Sometimes we think it's like far away. We think it's in the future. She, he, they are already here. So as you light the candle, connect to them and feel that light pulsing between you as you embody that self for the next step. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day and enjoy your 8/8 activations. They're gonna keep coming in. This is a magical time. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for your love back. I can feel it. And I will see you later.